I have no idea how to tell this story, so I'll just start.
Action!
Pay close attention to this.
Listen to me for a second.
Use your ears.
I think he hurt you.
Ah, that is what I'm talking about!
Who is this little friend?
Earl's just my coworker. I've known him since kindergarten.
But how are you co-workers?
We make films.
We learned pretty early on that we were the only ones who liked, for example, classics of foreign cinema. We liked them so much we started making our own.
We're on, man.
Because this is good.
We're on. This is the best part. You missed everything. This particular project, when and how did you decide on this one?
I read the script, and I was convinced I was the only person in the world that could tell this story because I could personalize it. You know, the references we tweaked so that the films we referenced were my heroes and people that shaped me. And also, because you turned me on to film history as a kid, this was a way to continue that tradition by talking about movies that a younger generation could go out and find that weren't necessarily the popular ones.
The idea behind each one was we took a film that we liked and we made the title stupider and then made a new film to reflect the new title. We've made 42 films. You'd think we'd have stopped making them by now, but we haven't.
You have so many. There's a sort of kind of upside down, inside out criterion collection of,
right.
You know. Were there, how did you come to the titles? I know obviously you like the pictures and you may love them.
Yeah.
But were there some that you would have liked to include, or how did you,
well, we did a couple of Main Streets one that was was
the
it
Grumpy, what is it?
Grumpy Cul-de-sacs.
That's very good, yeah.
Coming up with this list was very hard because they were waiting on me all the time. And I said, I have the list tomorrow, then I have the list in an hour, and then I just go away, you know, for the night.
Right.
Because who am I to say who do I include?
No,
so I
know.
include everybody. So they're going to be in the tabs and the sections of the
the
DVD.
tabs are wonderful because the names come up, you know.
Solly and Elaine Bass.
Oh, yes. Eames and Brackage and Dali, of course, but there's so many others.
You got them.
You need to make a film for Rachel.
You guys were making a movie for me.
We tried a bunch of stuff and it's not that good.
Now is not the time for your I'm Greg, I suck, nothing I do is any good thing.
We agreed to do a film that we have no idea what it should look like or even be. What was I thinking?
The second half of the script I was quite moved by, and the fact that he would have to express himself by making a film for Rachel, and how do you give shape to something that for a kid who can no longer rely on his words and a sense of humor, but it's beyond that. It's beyond words.
It's a wonderful film that you made, and I've seen it a couple of times now, and it certainly, I have an emotional reaction to it, there's no doubt. Yeah.
If you don't know this already, thank you. Because your films led me out of my city to New York, and with hoping that at some point I would maybe watch you work or meet you. So the fact that 25 years later we were able to sit and have a conversation, it means so much to me, so thank you.